Okay, quick check-in for the beach report from Point Beach. Yesterday I went out to Clam Bake Beach, and that report is still coming. Situation here is been at it for a little less than an hour, and the batteries have died. Placed the batteries like a week and a half ago, but I've been out every day, 3, sometimes 4 hours a day, so there's a good 15 to 20 hours in those batteries at least, so they're due. This is what we got so far in that hour: 2 pull tabs, a dime, rusty nail, some Bud Light lime, and a earring, body piercing ring there that looks like it was pulled open, and that probably hurt. I'm thinking that hurt when someone ripped their body jewelry off like that. I don't know. I don't want to know how that happened. I do know it was over here on the little section where the boats land, so my imagination is creating painful scene, that getting ripped out as you were pushing your boat away and your body piercing got hooked on the side of the boat. I just don't want to think about it. All right, back to happy thoughts. So we're going to switch up and probably change the batteries. But for a while, tide's going out. It's actually kind of high. Either going to work the high sand here, or it might actually hit the park. But more to come later. Check you later. On a positive note, I just had a chat with a fellow detectorist who I see occasionally. And he just hit his 40th ring for the year. So tip my hat to him, and his son is always with him. They're a nice duo. So good luck for them. Congratulations on 40 rings. Pointer got out into the dry sand, and my first decent signal turned out to be a collective trio of 3 of these guys. Walked back to the truck to grab the pinpointer, and I'm headed back out into the dry sand again. Okay, it's 12:30. Yeah, check the time because a little bit ago the noon horn blew down at the crossings down by essentially Wareham Harbor, the main harbor, and there's a horn that blows every day at noon. So nice day here at Point Beach. Quite a few people walking, a couple people sunbathing. It's about mid-tide going out. I didn't put batteries in the water machine. I went ahead and I just worked this dry patch of sand. I ran out to the rock and, walked out to the rock and found that sitting on the ground. These are all ground scores. I just eyeballed them. Then I patched out a 50 by almost 100, going by my pacing, spot of sand, including a quadrant of it is like the area where they do like beach yoga or Pilates or something like that, hoping that, and also it's the area where the volleyball net is during the season. So I was hoping I'd get some, interesting clad finds there. And in that 50 by 100 grid, maybe it was 50 by 80, I paced it out. I got 3 signals, 2 bottle caps. These with the aluminum on them always throw me, and a Wareham dime, a gold one. Then in that section, the other metal detectorist was here this morning. There was a nice big hole dug, not filled in, with this chunk of something. Now, I don't know if that was that guy, because there's several guys. There's plenty of metal detectorists around, but this was clearly something somebody dug up and didn't want to put in their pocket or their little treasure pocket. But I always try to take everything, that way someone else isn't digging it up later. Looks like a chain, links of chain, like it's a piece of iron chain off of something that's all rusted together. I'll take it home, I'll throw it. I got a bucket of magic stuff that eats through that pretty fast, and I'll see what's inside it. Most likely it's a lump of chain. Maybe it's got a lock on the end of it or something inside the crust. Or maybe that's all just crust. It could be crust. and seashells. All right, so it's like 12:31. I'm going to wrap this up and call this the AM treasure report for Saturday, even though it's slightly into, it is 12:30 p.m. at this point, but a little late for an AM report, but wrapping up an AM report. So the only, they didn't bring out the finds from before. The finds before were the piece of body jewelry and the dime, and of course pull tabs. You got to have pull tabs. So signing off from a treasure report at Point Beach. It is a gorgeous day here. I just think it is beautiful. And I was in the water with the machine when I first got here for the first hour. And I think the water is perfectly warm. Someone asked me, "Isn't that cold?" And I don't think it was cold, but I'm not right in the head. I did see a paddle boarder go by, so at least somebody else is getting wet in the water. All right. Be excellent to each other. Okay, quick PM beach report, real short one. Headed out here to where I was working a few weeks ago. I really like this beach. It's just a beautiful beach. My batteries died this morning, and I did some dry sand work, but my scoop actually broke. You can see the scoop handle there. Fortunately, Kelly and Mom chipped together for my birthday, got me a brand new scoop, but I needed to go pick up a new handle, which is up in there somewhere. I was trying to see if I could show you, but I had to go over to another town over, about 35-minute drive from where I was, 40-minute drive, but that's near this beach. So I got here, ran into the water using the shovel and the hand scoop, and the batteries died again because I had forgotten to change them. There was just a little bit of juice in them. I did, before they died out on me, grab one piece of a lobster trap at about chest deep water, which reminded me of how fun it is to, in the surf, bend over and try to scoop off the bottom of the ocean with that thing. So, needless to say, I'm not going to go shallow water diving without my mask, and I've long since gotten too fat for my wetsuit. So I'm going to skip that and call it a day for metal detecting. Possibly hit it later this evening when the tide is out. About midway right now. It's on its way out here. I believe it actually goes out a little quicker over in Wareham. But we'll see. Maybe this evening we'll do some more. So that is the end of the PM treasure report. Not a lot to report this afternoon.